Hi everybody, it's Annie here. How you going? I'm turning my car into a little video room right now. I'm in front of the post office. I've just picked up some stuff for my husband. Today is what I would call an accidental op shopping day. I had to pick up something amazing off of Gumtree from a lovely lady called Sonia. What I love about getting out and about is I meet lots of really good people, and she's a teacher. I think she does human biology and something else, psychology. Anyway, one day she bought a lot of books off of a retired in his 80s man that clearly was a doctor. And I saw the stack of books on Gumtree and just about nearly died. And then I made a deal to go, yeah, I wanted it. And I went over there and I bought all of the books that she had and a bit of paraphernalia. And then what I do is when I get to that area, I think, what op shops are near me. It doesn't take long, really. Well, it does, an hour and a half maybe. But there was really nothing at those op shops. I was actually really disappointed and very self-righteous about the way they are. Their books were like $7 and dresses were like $20. There was a jacket that I liked. It was really just a simple jacket, and it was $20. And even for ourselves, not to resell. I can understand that people they've put their prices up because there are resellers, but what they don't realize is even though it's a charity, mums and dads going in and making it their little business, because let's be honest, you can't really afford a lot. When I was a single mum with my kids, and they'd have like, you'd be on the dole. I used to get, not the dole, I used to get I used to have to work, and I used to get $280 a fortnight. And I had to jump through hoops to get that. And in fact, I was a manager and a student, and they wanted me to quit my job, and I listened to them, and I did actually quit things because all they wanted me to do was get more work. But through those times in my life while I was a student, I didn't actually have a lot of money, and that's when this flipping came about. So what the sad thing is about it today is, if that's how I started. I sold all my kids' toys actually, and I thought, oh, that was really easy, what can I sell? So it's getting harder and harder, but I understand that the op shop wants to make as much money as they can, but it's cutting out the people can't afford to shop there anymore. Like, Kmart's cheaper, and that's contributing to lots and lots and lots of landfill. You know, like, it's we're just throwing it away. That we're buying throwaway stuff instead of, you know, you go into an op shop and you realize, you know, it's cheaper to go to Kmart. So that's the sad reality. And also I think about the people that do, it's okay to just buy and flip. Like, if you've gotten it for free, and you've got free people working for you, and you get so many subsidies, I think, what's wrong with just keeping it reasonable? And it just helps mums and dads put food on their kids' tables. So you know, I do look forward to the day where it all pans out. Or is the day going to come where op shops are so expensive they're just going to be antique shops? Because it's pretty much going that way anyway. Long story short, do you want me to show you the things that I bought? I'm just showing you the classic example of the books that I bought today. Now, they're so heavy, but I wanted to show you. Like, they're actually really heavy. And then I'm going to read you. So look at this. Oh, this is only a little bit of a stack, but isn't that beautiful? Oh, I could just kiss them. Like, so beautiful. I'm just going to read a few to you. By the way, I'm doing this in the car park of the post office. So interesting. But anyway, there we go. So this is a book. Imagine this on your shelf. What does it say? It says Hutchinson's Clinical Methods. Now, the doctor was called Dr. Donaldson, and he lived in Wembley Park. And so this is 1956. Now, if you were a doctor, you would, and look, you put a little stamp in every single book. The guy's still alive, which was nice, because when I saw these I thought, obviously he's died. But if you're a doctor, they would really like to have this around their office. Imagine having your doctor's office. If your dad's a doctor or your mum's a doctor, buy some vintage doctor medical books. Now, this is a beauty. This is Urgent Symptoms in Medical Practice. Now let's go, for all the young kids of today, this was Google. Look at this. You had to read books. God, not just flick through and skim through, read the books. So what's this? Dr. John, I love. Oh, he used to live at Floriet. He stamped every book, and this paper is really expensive, so this would have been very expensive. Now 1915 is this book, and the paper is almost parchment paper, so that's a beauty too. So I love that. I love that. Anyway, if your mum's a nurse, maybe nurses would like it. Another one, I can't even read what that says. It says Human Embryology and Morphology by Arthur Keith. It's the 4th edition, and it's got he's calligraphied his name into it. In fact, he crossed off the other guy's name and used calligraphy. This is a nice thing. 1921. Oh, we're coming up to nearly 100 years. Anyway, I don't want to bore you with the books, but my point is, these are the kind of things that you put. Oh, this one, look. Disorders of the sexual function. And then this one, so these books are fabulous, let me tell you. I'd buy them all day long. French's Index of Differential Diagnosis. Now this guy must be heavily read. Jeez. And what year, hang on. What year is that one? It's the 8th edition, 1960. It looks older than that. Sampson writes Applied Physiology, the 10th edition. It's a very big book. Geez, imagine coming out with that. So lots of people. Philip, Dr. Philip. And that is 1955. So there you go. That's what I went out for today. That's what I went out for today. And I met the lovely Sonia, and she so now my car is full of books. My whole boot's full of books. And so while I was there, I thought, right, let's go op shopping. So I did. Bought a few random items. That's for my mum. I've kind of stuffed up a little bit because I already did a video and I didn't like it, so it was a really bad angle. Do you know what else I got? I got, look, test for the colourblind. Now my husband's colourblind, and I'm going to look forward to doing that test with him. I should video it actually. So I love this. I wish it was a proper one, like a hard one. So medical stuff's really popular actually. Anything that you can collect. See colourblind chart? Anything that shows another life. Yesteryear, you know, how did other people do it? Because this technology is so different. I went to get my eyes tested. They didn't bring out books like that. They would pick it up straight away from that machine. So it's all of the, and this one, look, vocational near vision test. Now, I'm not short vision, I'm long vision, so that's not going to help me. So hopefully I'll find one that's going to help me, and I can do it and go, ooh, maybe I can sort myself out for my glasses, because these are not prescribed glasses, but weirdly, I'm getting, you know, I turned 40 in June, so they are actually helping me. Just wait 1 second, I'm just going to reach into the back and see what I can find. Quite interestingly, I did a video before, and so I've shoved everything in all different places, because I was showing in the other video, showing what I found at the op shop, which was not much because everything was expensive, and they're more an antique shop than anything else. But what I do like selling is really random weird things. Don't even know what they are. She was telling me that it used to be this thing that you inhaled like a gas, until they found out that and it was meant to help something, and then they found out they really shouldn't do that. But you know, so I've got this little cylinder that I wanted to show you as well. But who knows what this is? How about 10 points? If you can tell me what that is. See, we don't know. We get these things and there's no brand name. There's not one thing on there that could tell you what that was designed to read. And the same way as in this little thing, there's another. So you find all these weird and wonderful things, and what will happen is an old boy will tell me. He'll say, hey Annie, do you know what this is? And he'll spend like half an hour explaining to me, and he'll feel so special. I'm just going to pause again. This was another thing in the box as well. It is a specific gravity hydrometer, range 700 to 1000, made in England. And look at that. It's just, do you know what it is? It's just the canister. You won't be able to see that. but that's okay. That on a bench next to a stack of books would just look so good. So it's all about how do we put this into our decor. Do you know what's nice about it? You didn't get it at Kmart, you didn't get it at Target. Nobody else has exactly this one, because of all of these that were made, by now they're a dying breed. So what I like about vintage is you can decorate your house with it. You can bring in memories like this, and the people that come into your home go like this, oh my god, and they just look and touch. And I've got a few friends, and like Chris Jakes and Michelle Green, and I go into their homes and they've got so many old things everywhere, and you could just, the first time I ever looked at both of their homes, I just could not believe it, because I cannot go fast. I am looking at every single tiny little thing, big thing, small thing, memories, phones, pictures, little figurines, cards, things that they do not have today. And you know what, there's probably only a few left in the world, in especially Perth, so it's unique to your own style. So that's what I like. You don't walk in and go, yep, Target, IKEA, all of that. Nothing wrong with those things, but they're not going to last, and you're not going to be passing down IKEA. The things from yesteryear, this is me. If you're going to ask me what do I collect, it's things with labels, ephemera and things that show yesteryear. Anywho, do you know what I will do? Michelle and Chris, can I do a tour of your house? And we'll go live to YouTube, because you will see how amazing some people's collections are and why it is so fantastic. And then we've got Sharon as well, and she collects glass. Maybe when we do a party next, I will take my little camera and show you. So maybe morning tea time, and then I'll do a video, and because we do vintage get-togethers of some of the local buyers and sellers, and it's a really nice sweet catch up, and I can show you what I mean, because you just won't believe it. Anywho, lots of love. I'm gonna go. It's been 11 minutes. I don't want to do a lot, do them so long, but sometimes it's just gonna have to be that way. All right, goodbye. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, share, and there you go. Bye.